I solemnly swear that the 30th take of this will be the last. Hi, my name is Alex. I'm 18. I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I am female to male transgender, pan-romantic, pansexual, and I have multiplicity. Hello. Yeah, so there's the big, like, just long introduction bit. So yes, multiplicity is, because I feel like I need to explain it because a lot of people don't know what it is, which doesn't shock me because everyone that I've met who does have it isn't out to anyone. Except for, well, I guess the two that I know are, the one that I definitely know is out to me because, well, yeah, that's my girlfriend, but yeah, so multiplicity, getting to the explanation part, multiplicity is a blanket term which covers natural multiplicity and those with dissociative identity disorder, and I guess maybe some places still call it multiple personality disorder, but from my understanding, the term multiplicity and then also plurality, which is just another word that I don't like because, I mean, it's a good word, but I have difficulty pronouncing it, like, my tongue doesn't roll over it right, so multiplicity. But multiplicity is a term that came about because there's people who don't fall into the common diagnosis of dissociative identity disorder and multiple personality disorder who still are more than one person. I mean, okay, so I'm getting ahead of myself. So multiplicity is when you're not the only one in your body. And so the textbook, like, dissociative identity disorder is you have a trauma at some point in your life. This causes a second, I'm going to say person because they're not personalities, it's, yeah, a second person to just come into being in your mind, pretty much, a fracture of yourself, whatever. I didn't really ever do psychology. I don't know what the, like, legitimate textbook explanation is, but a second person comes into being to shield you from the trauma you're having, and who will come out when they feel that you're, like, in danger of having a traumatic experience, which is where the dissociation comes in, because you fall out of the front, they go into the front, and in textbook dissociative identity disorder, from what I can gather, you don't have, like, you don't realize they exist or something. It's, I don't know. It's weird, but, I might be getting that wrong, because I don't have dissociative identity disorder. So multiplicity, on the other hand, is, as I said, a blanket term, which includes everyone who has different types of multiplicity, and that includes mine, which is natural multiplicity, which means I was born with it. And so natural multiplicity, the main people in my mind, that is always weird to say, people in my mind, I'm crazy. No, but the main people in my mind, there's 12 of us, but the main two that we're probably going to be talking about here is myself and my sister. We've been around the longest. She's been around since as long as I can remember. She says she's my sister. I have no reason to doubt that, because, I mean, in the headspace, she looks like me. She just, yeah, twins. You know, it's not unheard of. So there's myself. I'm Alex. I already said that. And then there's, yeah, I have Sorry, I have allergies. And then there's also my sister Artemis, and we're sort of the mains, were the people who were originally in the body when it was born. And yeah, there's 10 others besides us, but I won't get into them because, well, okay, I won't get into them because I don't personally feel like they'll probably be, like, collaborating here, because I don't see where they'd come in, because, I mean, yes, most of them are guys, and I guess when they're fronting, they'd technically be transgender, but I don't know, none of them are really, from what I can gather, none of them really see it that way, because it's like, it's not their body, so they don't really care either way. It's one of those, it'd be nice to be a guy, but especially on Koshay's part, because he's used to this kind of weird not being the gender you were born as. Okay, yeah, I guess since I let that slip, I might as well just go on and say everyone. So there's myself, there's Shikyo, and then the rest of the people who are in my mind space are fictives, meaning they either heavily associate with or actually, like, consider themselves to be the characters of different media, which sounds really, really crazy, and I know that, and you don't have to believe it if you want. You can completely ignore it, because as I said, they're probably not going to, like, say anything because they're weird and antisocial and don't want to be in the front much. But, so there's me, there's Shikyo. Let's see, in order of oldest, there's Merrick and Bakura. No points for guessing where they're from. Yu-Gi-Oh! Bakura is, I believe, engaged to Shikyo, which, okay, yeah, they're engaged. So there's that. Let's see, I always have trouble, like, doing a roll call. So there's Merrick, there's Bakura, there's Alois, Black Butler, there's Koshay, but then there's also the Master, two separate masters from two separate points in the continuums. One of them, Koshay, is from after the end of time, but as if he didn't get sucked into the time vortex with the rest of the Gallifreyans. And the Master is from the end of the third season, but as if he didn't die and got dragged along with the Doctor. To add to the Master, there's also the Doctor. They came together because things happened that I don't really want to talk about. Yeah, the Master, no one in the system currently likes the Master, but ugh. Okay, so Merrick, Bakura, Alois, Koshay, Master, Doctor. No, my thing. Okay, oh god, this video's on it. No, Wensler, Blorax, oh, duh, I know the three I'm forgetting. Jim Moriarty, Sherlock Holmes, Sebastian Moran. So, those are all that. Like I said, they don't really come out front much. Mostly they come out front because they're around, I don't know, I guess we might as well sort of consider it like our sister system. Like, you know, you have sister cities. Well, I guess we have a sister system because we just happen to find a system who has sort of a lot of the extra pairs for everyone, and they all get along well. Like, they have a John, they have another Jim, a Doctor, no, I'm rambling again, So, yeah, hi. I guess that's it. Alex out.